are again back for another Pilates workout. If you are choosing to work out at home over the next few weeks, few months, this is a great video for you. Just make sure that you've done a nice warm up to start, a few roll downs just to get the spine moving, and then we can work starting down on the mat. So we're going to do a full workout today. So this is something that you might find in one of my classes, maybe a bit of a shorter version, maybe the full hour. So like I say, just make sure that you're comfortable, you're warm enough, you've done a nice warm up and you are ready to get working. We're going to start off in a nice seated position, just a few half roll backs, just to really warm up through the spine. So we're going to exhale. You can either hold the legs or take the hands out in front as we exhale, keeping the shoulders down, scooping away with the tummy. Exhale, we roll back. Inhale, we sit up tall. I'm going to just do a few of these. Exhale to roll back. Inhale to sit tall. Just keeping those shoulders down the whole time. Keeping the feet planted and the knees facing up towards the ceiling. A couple more here. Exhale back. Just really warming through the spine. And the last one, we're going to take it all the way down onto the mat, bringing it down, and just find a nice centered space on the mat. Readjust anything that needs readjusting as you come down into a nice space here. Just make sure everything's in contact with the mat. We've got the hips down, we've got the shoulders down, we're not hunching over into the shoulder. A couple of exercises here to warm up through the abdominals. So bringing the knees to tabletop, stretching those legs out. Pulling the shoulders down, keeping space between the shoulders and the ears. So try not to reach up here. Try and really stay down. We're going to exhale, squeezing those tummy muscles, making sure we're drawing down with the tummy button and the pelvic floor is scooping up into the abdominals. Exhale down. Inhale up. If this is too much, you can bend those knees slightly. Exhale down. Inhale back. Firing up those abdominals, warming them up. If it's too much with the arms up, you can rest the arms down by the sides if you want to. Exhale down. Inhale up. Another couple here. Exhale away. Inhale as we bring it all the way back up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. One more. Those knees in. We're going to push out with those legs. Shoulders down onto the mat. You can support the lower back if you want to. Pop the hands underneath there, so just underneath the top of the glutes as we exhale away. Inhale, bring those knees back in. Exhale, push. Inhale, bring those knees back to tabletop. You can take these as low or as high as you want to, whatever feels more comfortable for you. Just make sure the neck stays in line down on the floor. A couple more here. Exhale away. Keeping those abdominals switched on, so really drawing down with those abdominal muscles all the way down. And just bring those knees in for a stretch there. Good, okay, moving on from here, we're going to start with the 100. Our abdominals should feel nice and warm, the whole body should feel nice and warm now. As we go into the 100, the knees are coming to tabletop, squeeze the feet together with the tension between the knees. Exhale, drawing the tummy button down towards the spine, pelvic floor, lifting up into those abdominals as we peel, head, neck and shoulders up. And we start pulsing 100 taps. 5 taps for every inhale breath, 5 taps for every exhale breath. Just make sure that we're gazing between the thighs. You can extend those legs straight if you feel confident here. As long as you can keep that tummy button pulling down the whole time, scooping into those abdominals. 100 taps here, take your time. 5 taps for every inhale, 5 taps for every exhale. I want you to really have a sense of drawing up through the body so you're not collapsing into the middle, keeping those shoulders down, abdominals switched on the whole time. When you've done 100, you can just bring those knees into the chest and just take a breather, lower the head down onto the mat and just relax. Moving straight into a roll up. We're going to stretch out those legs along the mat. I'm going to show you two variations here. So just make sure legs are out, heels together, toes pointed away, heels in. Arms are coming overhead. As we inhale, we're going to bring those arms up, start peeling off the mat. Make sure abdominals are engaged. When we get to here, we're going to exhale to bring the body up, really working through the spine. As we come up to seated, reaching forward for a stretch. Keep that chin tucked in. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, making sure the abdominals stay switched on. As we roll over the tailbone first, keep the shoulders down. And then vertebrae by vertebrae, articulate the spine all the way down. Full version. Inhale, start peeling off the floor. Exhale, pushing into the floor as we roll up. Reach forward. Take a stretch here into the hamstring, sitting tall. And exhale, we go back, rolling through the spine. Keep the shoulders down, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way down. If that's too much, you can bend into those knees. Use the arms as you inhale up. Exhale, you can use the back of the legs to bring the body up. Stretch out forward, take a stretch. And then on the way back down, exactly the same. Bend those knees, hold on to the back of the legs, gently lower, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way down through the spine. Full version or half version, another couple here. Inhale, exhale to come up tall. Reaching forward for a stretch. Sitting tall with an inhale breath. And exhale, roll over the tailbone, gently coming down, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way down. One more full roll up for you to have a look at. Exhale. Reaching forward, sitting tall. Exhale back. So last one. Inhale, arms come over. Exhale, up at the top, just taking a stretch. And coming all the way down. Straight into the rollover, pushing the arms down into the mat. Make sure the shoulders are down. Exhale, knees to tabletop first. Pushing down, imprinting the spine, raising those legs up. On the next exhale breath, pelvic floor engaged, tummy button pulling down. Have a sense of pulling down those abdominals towards the spine. Exhale, lift, roll over the top. Touching those toes at the back and gently vertebrae by vertebrae coming all the way back down. And keep the legs up. Exhale over, open the toes out if you can. And then rolling down vertebrae by vertebrae, coming all the way down through the spine. And again, take your time with this one. Exhale over. And coming all the way down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Being very conscious not to tuck that chin into the chest, but keeping the gaze up towards the ceiling. Not to restrict the windpipe and not coming up too high. You can see here in the shoulder stand, still got a nice curve through the spine as we bring the body down. If that's too much, you can always add an arm in to support those hips, just so you can progress your movements and your workout to your own ability. And then lower, you can use those hands gently just to lower down, make sure the shoulders stay down. And bring those knees in for a stretch. And very gently, we're going to roll up to seated. At the top, we're going to hold this position. Pulling up, sitting high as you can. We're going to inhale backwards for the roll like a ball. Rolling backwards, abdominals switched on. Inhale, coming back. And exhale, sitting tall. Hold the position at the top. Inhale back, tuck that chin. curl through the spine, exhale, sitting tall. Try and keep the same distance between the body and the knees as you roll back. Try not to collapse into the middle. Using those arms, tension between the arms and the legs there as well to bring you all the way back up, abdominals switched on. Good. We're going to just take a hold here into boat pose. Just hold this position, nice deep breath. You can take your hands underneath the knees if you want to. Bring them here, just hold here. And very gently, we're going to again take it all the way back down onto the mat. Knees staying in tabletop into single leg stretch. Keeping the abdominals in tune, so making sure the ribs are locking down to the hips. Abdominals, the powerhouse is switched on the whole time. If you're raising head, neck and shoulders, make sure the gaze is between the thighs. We extend on an exhale breath. Inhale, we change. Taking one hand to the inside of the knee, one hand to the outside of the ankle. Inhale to change. Exhale to change. Really controlling the movement with the breath, nice and slow. Keeping those abdominals switched on, neutral spine, ribs locking down towards those hips. Taking your time. Just very gently bring those knees in. I would recommend maybe doing 2 or 3 sets of those, and maybe doing 8, 10 or 12 leg changes in each set. So you're doing 4, 6, 8 on each leg. Bringing those knees in into double leg stretch. This time we're going to keep head, neck and shoulders up. Knees come back to tabletop. We extend away. Abdominals switched on. Bringing those arms round as the knees come in. Extend away. And bring those arms round. Take your time again. Extend away. Coming all the way back in. And one more if we can. Good. And just lower that head down onto the mat. Popping those feet down on the floor. You can extend one leg, but you can keep supporting leg in this position. Neutral spine, hips staying central, shoulders open, hands really extending down towards the feet. Single leg circle. We extend one leg. We exhale as the leg moves away from the body. Inhale, bring it round. Exhale away. Inhale round. And pop one hand on the hip to make sure you're limiting movement with the supporting leg. We change direction of the circle, so the leg now comes across the body, down and round. Big leg circles. If you're struggling with this, you can bend the supporting leg just to support the hip a little more, so you can push down into the mat. And then when you're ready, you can change legs. So we're working outward circles and inward circles on each leg. Try not to hold any tension in the shoulders and the neck. Change of direction. One more here. And very gently bring that leg in. You can hook those knees into the chest and just take a stretch there. As we're here, we're going to take it into a shoulder crunch. So make sure the feet are in line with the bottom, bringing the feet quite close if you can. Hips and spine in a nice neutral position to start. Pelvis in neutral, shoulders open, squeezing those arms down towards the toes. Exhale breath, engage the core, pull the tummy button down. Pelvic floor engaged, and we zip up that pelvic floor towards the tummy button as we roll up on the exhale breath. Into the bridge, make sure you've got a nice line, shoulder, hip, knee. We're going to hold this here, take a nice deep inhale breath, feel the front of the hips opening out. Exhale, we're going to roll all the way back down, nice and slow, vertebrae by vertebrae, and then the pelvis tilts down last of all. Inhale, exhale, nice and slow. Vertebrae by vertebrae coming up into that nice shoulder bridge, nice line, shoulder, hip, knee. Inhale at the top, and exhale down. One more here. Really finding that connection, ribs to hips, abdominals, pelvic floor, all connecting this powerhouse in the center. Hold at the top, inhale breath, and exhale, coming all the way down, vertebrae by vertebrae. We're going to do another few of these. This time we're going to try leg extension, if you can. If not, you can just try and tap the toe, just try and lift the toe off the mat. Keeping the hips level. The idea here is that you keep those hips level, pushing into the supporting leg. Full leg kicks, exhale, flex to go down. Inhale, it comes up tall. Exhale, down. Keep those hips level, relax the shoulders. And into the other leg. Extending through that leg, exhale, down. Inhale, up. Place that leg very gently on an exhale breath, roll down through the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, pelvis last. Again, you can do a few sets of those, as many as you want to on each leg. Maybe come down in between each one and then take it all the way back up again. Okay, we're going to take it straight into scissors from here. Now scissors we can do, keeping those hips down, we can take it up to lifted scissors. We're going to take it down first, so we're going to take the legs up, exhale, bring head, neck and shoulders up. We're going to split the legs here, exhale, 2 pulses, inhale to change, again, keeping those abdominals switched on, keep the gaze between the thighs, finding a nice stretch into the hamstring as well as keeping those abdominals switched on. Good, exhale. And relax, taking it straight into the bicycle. We're going to push those hips up on the exhale breath. Support the hips with those hands. You don't want to be too far over the top, restricting your windpipe. So making sure you've got a nice curve into the spine as we take it into bicycle here. We're going to extend those legs. Really important that as you're working the bicycle, you're working front and back of the body. So you're working in front of the body and behind. Taking that leg all the way down. Finding a nice balance, squeezing those abdominals, pelvic floor engaged, zipping up towards the tummy button. Now very gently lower down, vertebrae by vertebrae through the spine. And we're going to bring it all the way up to seated. Taking it into a spine stretch forward. Feet just a little bit wider than the hips, sitting tall. I take the hands down or down the legs, entirely up to you. Sit tall to start. Pulling in those abdominal muscles as we exhale, tilting first, exhale down. Inhale, stretch forward. Exhale, we're going to restack that spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, sitting tall. Exhale down. Inhale, reach. Come it all the way back. Exhale, we restack, sitting tall onto those seat bones, keeping those legs down into the mat. Exhale down. Inhale, reach. Come it all the way back on an exhale breath. One more here. You should feel this stretch all the way down either side of the spine, as well as stretching the spine. Reaching forwards, bringing it all the way back, sitting tall. Good, taking it into spine twist. Hands in prayer, feet staying where they are. We're going to lift the ribs, keep the abdominals switched on, twist through the waistline. Inhale back. Couple more. Inhale back to center. Last one. And relax those arms and legs down very gently. We're going to bring it onto our fronts when you're ready. Bringing it down onto your front. Taking the body down. When we're on our front, this position here, we're going to start with some back extensions. Making sure the forehead's down so we can keep the spine in this nice neutral straight line at the top. Hands down or on the floor. You don't put them on the thighs or on the floor. When we exhale, engage the core, making sure we're pulling the tummy button away from the mat. You want to create a sense of space underneath the tummy, engaging, supporting that lower back, relaxing through the glutes. Exhale breath, we lift. Open out those shoulders, slide those arms back. Keep that gaze down to the floor. Inhale down. Exhale, we lift. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Pushing down, inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Keep going, a few more here. We lift, looking down at the mat. Squeezing those shoulder blades, rotating those shoulders as well. Exhale to lift. And inhale down, one more here. Exhale to lift, keeping those legs down. Inhale, bringing it all the way down onto the mat. We're taking the arms out in front for swimming. Again, keeping that tension in those abdominals, pulling the core away from the mat. This time on the exhale breath, pulling the shoulders down but extending through the fingers. So try not to hunch around the ears, pulling back with those shoulders. We lift up to swimming, palms down. Keeping the gaze down to the floor. Pulling through the pelvic floor, abdominal switched on, extending through legs, extending through the fingers. Putting down when you need to. Take an inhale breath. And when you're ready, up into swimming. Stretching those legs, stretching through those arms. And relax down. Coming up now onto the elbows, so bringing it up onto the elbows, making sure the shoulders are sitting over the elbows, and we're pulling away, so try not to sink again down into those shoulders. Try and lift up out of the shoulders, keeping the gaze forward, exhaling into a hamstring curl, single leg kick. Inhale down, exhale, inhale down. Few more here. Abdominal switched on, supporting the lower back. Taking it all the way down onto the mat. Turn the head to the side, clasp the hands behind around about where your bra strap would fit for ladies, mid-back for gentlemen. Double leg kick, squeezing those legs together, we kick. Inhale, we clasp those hands, pull up, abdominals engaged, keep the gaze down to the mat, coming down. Extending those arms and legs, pulling back with those shoulder blades. And relax down into rocking. I'm going to try and just open those knees just around about hip width apart. Holding onto those feet very gently. We're going to try and ease down to the ankles, Keeping those knees and feet in line, so try not to let those legs come out to the side. Abdominal switched on. Exhale, we're going to lift. Inhale, come down. Exhale to lift, aiming to lift those knees. Pulling back with those shoulder blades. And relax all the way down to the mat. Just take a breather here. We're going to bring it onto our side. Coming all the way over onto our side, stretching out that arm, making sure we're in a nice centered position. Feet stacked, hips stacked, shoulders stacked. Hand above the head, keep the ear down on the arm so the gaze stays out. Spine stays nice and straight. Exhale, lift top leg. Pulling the waistline away from the mat. Inhale down. So you want to create some space underneath the waistline. Imagine extending down this leg. Exhale, lift. Both legs together now, raising both legs. Pushing from that underneath thigh, pulling from the top thigh, inhale down. Keeping pulling the waist away from the mat, extending down that top leg. One more here. And relax, taking it onto the other side. You can just roll over. I'm going to change my position. Exactly the same, taking the arm out above the head. Hips stacked, feet stacked. Ear down onto the arm. Exhale, lift, pinch the waist away from the mat. Inhale down, extend through the top leg. Exhale, lift. Inhale, flex, bring it down. Both legs going together, exhale, lift. Pushing from underneath, extending that top leg, waist away from the mat. One more here. Good. And you're very gently just going to bring it up to a seated position. Sitting tall, you can cross the legs if you can. If not, just find a comfortable seated position here. I'm just going to take a stretch of the arms to finish. So sitting tall, arms out to the side. We're going to take one arm over. Really important, just try and keep those feet bones down into the mat. Very gently, we're going to reach over into a nice side bend. Keep the body in line. Try not to lean forward, opening out the chest. And you can turn the gaze now to the floor. Stretch the arms straight into a diagonal. Coming all the way back and reaching over. Bringing that arm down. And again, reaching up. Keep the seat bones down as you take a stretch over to the side. Holding that stretch and then turn down, facing to the floor, pushing that arm out, keeping that seat bone down, coming all the way back and reaching over. Well done.